policy, you can tell me if I misunderstand this. Safe third country policy says America has joined the UN treaty that says if you're being persecuted politically or for race or for religion in your own country, you can seek asylum in the United States. But this is the safe third country part. You have to seek that asylum in the first safe third country that you enter. Is that basically correct?
Okay, so you just saw that clip. And if that didn't make your blood boil at least a little bit, I don't know what to tell you. Because what you just watched is the man literally in charge of securing the southern border standing in front of the Senate and dodging every single question like it's his full-time job. And Senator Kennedy came prepared. No fluff, no grandstanding, just direct questions expecting direct answers. And what did he get? Talking points and stalling. We're going to watch this full exchange together, and I promise you, it only gets better. Kennedy doesn't let up once. If you're new here, this channel is about cutting through the noise and calling it like it is. So hit subscribe, because we're just getting started. Let's get into it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy.
Mr. Secretary and Mr. Secretary, thank you for being here today. Secretary Mayorkas, since President Biden has been president and since you have been secretary, how many members of Hamas have come into our country across the southern border?
Senator, I'm not aware of a member of Hamas crossing the border.
Have you stopped a member of Hamas from coming in?
Senator, I am not aware of a member of Hamas being encountered at our southern border.
Have you vetted all of the people who have, all of the 8.4 million people who have come into our country illegally?
Senator, you and I have spoken about this before. As you know, we screen and vet individuals.
Have you vetted all of them?
Senator, as you know, we screen and vet individuals whom we encounter.
You haven't vetted all of them, have you?
Senator, as I said, we screen and vet individuals whom we encounter at our border.
All right, I want to move on because, with respect, Mr. Secretary, to quote a public official in my state, it takes you an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes, and you try to filibuster us and use up our time. What is a safe third country policy?
Senator, a safe third country policy is a policy that provides as follows, that when an individual is fleeing their country of origin by reason of fear of persecution, and they traverse another country that can provide them safety from that fear, then they may not qualify for humanitarian relief in their ultimate country of destination because they
Let me stop you because you're watching 60 Minutes again.
Well, it's Senator.
A safe third country policy, you can tell me if I misunderstand this. Safe third country policy says America has joined the UN treaty that says if you're being persecuted politically or for race or for religion in your own country, you can seek asylum in the United States. But this is the safe third country part. You have to seek that asylum in the first safe third country that you enter. Is that basically correct?
Of the safe third country policy? Are you asking me, is that a correct
Yes, I am.
assessment? Yes, but let me also
Okay,
just.
let me ask you this, Mr. Secretary. Safe third country policies have been around for over 40 years, haven't they?
I don't know
They started in the 1980s in of all places, Scandinavia, didn't they?
I don't know, Senator.
And the UK has a safe third country policy, doesn't it?
Senator, the UK is underway in addressing its immigration challenges.
Spain has a safe third country policy, doesn't it?
Senator, if you know the answer to the question, I'm not sure why you're posing it to me.
Greece has a safe third country policy, doesn't it? Because I want to know if you know. You don't even know how many people are coming into our country.
That is not
Greece
true.
has a safe third country policy, doesn't it?
Senator, I disagree with the statement that you
I understand, but does Greece have a safe third country policy?
I do not know if it does.
Canada, the EU, Turkey, Norway, they all have safe third country policies,
It's
don't they?
interesting. It's interesting you cite Canada because I negotiated the Safe Third
Yeah,
Country
and,
Agreement.
and the first thing that President Biden did, and you did, when you took office, was abolish our safe third country policies. Now, in 2023, this is Senator Hovind's chart. What percentage of the illegal immigrants who came across the southern border were not from Mexico? Do you know?
Senator, I know that third country nationals has been on the increase, the number of encounters.
What percentage?
I can certainly.
You don't know, do you?
I can
Okay.
certainly.
It's 71%, okay, are not people who are not from Mexico. So if we had a safe third country policy, that means that 71% of the 8.4 million people that if you have allowed to come into our country illegally, let me be conservative and use 6.6 million because the 8.4 includes gotaways. 71% of the 6.6 million people that you have allowed into our country illegally would not be hurt in any way. They could claim asylum from political or religious or racial persecution, but they would have to do it in another country, more than likely Mexico. Is that not the case?
Senator, that is an incomplete and inaccurate accounting of the safe third country.
And did you not say when we last spoke, and I proposed that, you thought it was a bad policy?
Senator, let me share with you a prerequisite to a safe third country agreement, and that is.
No, I'm almost out of time, and I'm not going to let you filibuster, Mr. Secretary.
Well, Senator, I have to say that 60 minutes.
Well, I'm just not going to let you do
Senator
it.
Kennedy, if he can respond, you're out of time, but I'd like to.
It's my time, Madam Chair, and I'm going to use it the way I want.
Your time is expired.
Well, you let others go on. Here's what I think, Mr. Secretary. I think you're a smart guy. Now, there are only one or two things going on here. Either you're not qualified to manage a Costco food court, or you believe in open borders. And I think it's the latter.
Senator Kennedy, your time has expired. Thank you.
I would just say the following two things. Number one, you're 0 for 2 on that. You're inaccurate in both respects, number one. And I'd like the record to reflect that 60 minutes is not 45 minutes, because I can't seem to answer a question without being interrupted. I just wanted to make that comment.
Well, if you would answer a question.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I appreciate the record.
Right, now that you've seen the whole thing, let me break down why this exchange actually matters. Because this isn't just political sparring. This is a cabinet secretary being held accountable in real time, and watching him dodge every question tells you everything you need to know. Start at the top. Kennedy asks a straightforward question. How many Hamas members have crossed the southern border on your watch? And Mayorkas can't answer it. Not because it's classified, but because the honest answer is, I don't know, and saying that out loud would be devastating. So instead, he hides behind, we screen and vet individuals we encounter. That word encounter is doing a lot of heavy lifting, because it quietly admits that if they didn't encounter you, you didn't get vetted. And we know over 8 million people have come across.
So, who got missed?
Then Kennedy moves to safe third country policy, and this is where he really lands his punches. He doesn't just complain about the problem. He brings a solution that already exists, that has existed for over 40 years, that dozens of countries already use. The UK, Canada, Spain, Greece, Norway, the EU. All of them. This is not some fringe idea. It is standard international immigration practice. And when Kennedy points out that the Biden administration scrapped it on day one, Mayorkas has nothing. No defense, no real explanation, just more stalling. Then comes the number that should stop everyone cold. 71%. Nearly 3/4 of illegal border crossers were not Mexican nationals. They came from other countries and passed through Mexico to get here. Under a functioning safe third country agreement, the vast majority of them could have been required to claim asylum somewhere along the way. They wouldn't have been denied asylum. They would have just had to ask for it somewhere else. Kennedy even uses the lower figure, 6.6 million, to keep it conservative. The math still doesn't lie. And what does Mayorkas call that argument? Incomplete and inaccurate. but he never explains why. No counter numbers, no real rebuttal, just a dismissal, and then another attempt to run out the clock. That is the whole strategy, by the way. Talk slowly, use bureaucratic language, stretch every answer long enough to burn the senator's time, and hope nobody notices you never actually said anything. Kennedy called it out directly, and he was right to do it. Mayorkas complained at the end that he couldn't finish his answers. But he had his chances. Multiple times. And every time he chose vagueness over clarity. That is not a senator being unfair. That is a witness avoiding accountability and then blaming the guy asking the questions. Kennedy's closing line was the most honest thing said in that entire hearing. Either you are not capable of running this operation, or you want the border exactly the way it is. After everything we just watched, those really are the only two options left. And I think most people, whatever their politics, can see that. This is what real oversight looks like. A few sharp questions and the truth sitting right there in every non-answer.
Kennedy did his job.
The question is whether anyone else in that building is doing theirs. You said, spot and pick 10 heated or controversial moments in the video and give me a controversial clickbait title suggestions each for this video. Make them savage and